like. It's going to be tricky getting it up over that. When you catch it here, when it comes off of this, yeah, it's like a board. Like what Renee has. Get that board there. Yeah, I don't know how well that's going to hold it. Hey, push the board in it. Yeah, now it's going to go. Yeah. All right, one down. Oh no. Huh. It broke. Dang, that's a bummer. Okay, well that didn't last long. Got one log on the trailer. And then the winch just crapped out. I don't know what happened. It started grinding gears. And it was a tiny little log we were pulling up, so it's not a complete waste. I got one log, but there was another really nice one back there. The winch figured out and come back and get them. It's not far from the shop, so not a huge deal. Not a total loss. So back to Bernie. Good grief, there's so many gears in this thing. Okay, so a few days ahead here, I've taken the kind of the gear box of this worn winch apart. It's got these really cool planetary gears in here. It's actually a really interesting system. I've spent quite a bit of time watching videos and learning about planetary gears. Very cool stuff. I figured out what the problem was. I've got to find what I'm looking for. Oh, there it is. Sorry. This, I don't know exactly what you call it, a bushing or maybe a thrust bearing. It's just plastic. And it goes in the case just like so. It drops in here, sets in there, and then, let's see. I'm going to get my fingers greasy here, but let's just drop these bad boys in here. Ugh. I think I went in the wrong way. This is the first gear. I think you call that the sun gear. The drive shaft goes into that gear. Then you got your first set of planetary gears. These all have to be lined up to drop in there, but we'll get it. There we go. Second set of planetary gears. Drops right over that. And then the last one, which I think is on the, still on the winch. I can slide that out of there. There we go. Okay, we'll just take everything. I've taken this thing apart, put it back together a million times, and when you take it apart, you want to take the whole side, not just this case. So generally I have the whole piece. So that's the little piece of plastic there. This sun gear sits on top, and kind of rides on it. And you can see these gears right here. You can see some wear, kind of some shininess on those. Those are what drive the spool and turns the cable and pulls the cable. That's where the slipping is happening. And the reason is when you assemble this whole case, these gears will shift up, they'll shake up and down like 3/16 of an inch back and forth. And the reason for that is because this dude is worn out. It actually, I can feel a burr on the end of it. I can see some wear. You see that plastic hanging off? I guess that over time, this dude riding on it, just like this, friction has worn it down. I looked online for that part. Looks like you got to buy a whole new kit. It's like $100. So before I go that route, which I don't really want to do, I've got some Delrin plastic left over. If you've been with me for a while, you remember a video where I tried to build really cool pull-down shades for the Argosy on the Vista windows. That was a total failure, but you guys had recommended that I try to use Delrin because it's a really hard plastic and it's great for friction and wear. And this is a 16th inch piece here I've just got laying around, so I've got a little program on the CNC to match the size of that. I think we cut out 2 of these and stack them on each other, and we probably will solve the issue. So the only thing that might be tricky with this is I'm not sure how to program this to run plastic, so we might just melt a piece up. We'll see. I'm gonna give it a shot right now and see how it goes. Yeah. Perfect. Oh, it's really stuck though on that tape. There she goes. All right, let's check the fit. Oh yeah, that'll work great. Could be a little bit bigger, to be honest with you, but it's all going to get crushed together. So I think we make one more. I think one more will do it. Works like a charm. Okay, worked great. I think it's fixed. Now it might be a band-aid, but I'm just gonna run it like that and see how long it goes for. Taking a lot of dirt.
It doesn't look too bad. I think you're helping level it out.
Yeah, just planing it.
Yeah. Just planing some dirt. Came off that 2x4.
Yeah, we need another block under there.
Move little.
I could pull forward.
Tyler, little.
Move forward?
Yes.
Bueno. Good. Work? Try it. Maybe too much?
Find out. It's going.
Oh, it's good.
Good.
Don't let it roll over though. Behind you.
Yeah.
Camera on, chainsaw. You ready? Oh yeah. Here we go. Good. Almost there like this. Something ain't right.
Something on the chain.
Can we just move that back? I'm not putting my hands in there. I know, how do we do that? Ah! Okay, hold on. There we go.
Hey, that last part's really cool.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Oh, wow. That is cool. Holy smokes. Yeah, we shaved bark there, but that's okay.
A little sketchy for a second.
I don't know how well we finished. But... Hey, the saw's not smoking. That makes me feel better.
Yeah, it didn't smoke at all once you
I
did
think that thing was pinched down too tight on it.
Man, you know what I was thinking? We could almost set this on the ground, pick the log up and set it up.
Oh, that'd be so much more comfortable.
Yeah. Man, dude, you got some cool stuff going on here.
Yeah, I almost feel like it might be cedar elm.
Oh, maybe. But what's that red? That red is cool.
It's interesting. Okay, it's going pretty well. We've got 3 boards up there. We've kind of just gotten down to a good flat area. We have worked a little bit of a drop off here. So we got our straight edge back on there. It's all straight, nice looking. Then you get this last foot here and it drops off and gets a pretty sizable gap. So I think we're gonna do one cut here with the sled again to try to straighten things out. Start going 2 inches thick here and getting a little bit bigger slabs towards the middle of the log. And I think we should be good to go. Everything's working good. This is what we've got. Definitely pecan now that we've gotten into it. It's a lighter color pecan, but it's got these cool, pecan tends to have these little, I don't even know what you describe them. They look like little worm tracks. And this is full of them, so it's pretty cool looking. A little bit of rot here from an old tree limb probably. Most of this up here is probably not usable, so these first 3 boards are kind of cut in half. This is fun, dude. Making lumber, it's a lot of work, but it's just really cool to see what's inside of a tree.
Let's do another one.
Let's do it. Okay, camera died on me, but as you can tell, we've gotten this log all finished up. It gave us a lot of trouble. We hit the nails on pretty much, started on this one, I think, and then this had nails, this had nails. Turns out every time you hit a nail, you gotta change blades. So we tore through 2 blades on this one, and we're back on a fresh one, and we just started milling up this log. And this is this kind of the jacket board that came off of here. Some cool color. Really cool color going on. Let me show you what we got on the log. I think it's going to be pretty dang cool. This is kind of where that other board came from. 12 feet all the way down, so it gets a little slender, a little smaller towards this end. Kind of excited to get into here because we got a limb, a couple limbs, might be some cool figure in that. So we're going to set to 2 inches and start rolling.
It's in there.
Alright. Wish I had more wedges.
Do you think that's what, is it
I
binding?
think the weight of it's binding it. Yeah.
Where, I
Maybe-
think,
Maybe if I take it off this end and put it down here.
that'll open it up enough.
Might. Like that. It's quite the technique.
I thought that was pretty good.
All right. Man.
Come on, little buddy. A few more inches. You want me to find one more?
I don't know if I have any more. I can't find them. All right, let's see if that helps. I don't know. Good grief.
That brake is doing something funky. Oh.
Man. Whew. I don't think I'm designed for this type of work. It's too slow going for me. Oh, it looks beautiful. I needed to like hit a button and just like zip through it. Is that possible?
That would be a really powerful saw. I'm excited to see the other side.
Yeah, me too.
All right.
If it wasn't for that, I would be like, what are we doing right now? Whoa. Oh, I don't know. Just have to go in front of that one, I suppose.
I think that's a great idea.
Good grief. Why is it so heavy?
It's interesting. I mean, it really makes you wonder, like, you know, what happened while the tree was growing up?
Something.
What went on there? It's kind of cool. Is it soft?
It's pretty soft in here, but it's kind of still.
But
good
then it
in
gets
there.
hard over
Yeah.
there.
It's cool looking, man. I mean, if it wasn't for the fact that I just love wood, I would be not enjoying this process at all.
I hear you.
When you get to take the slab off and see it, it's pretty rewarding.
That is really satisfying.
Okay, friends, so I'm going to shut it down here. Basically, I got worn out. We spent probably a little over a day milling all that. We got about 300 to 400 board feet of lumber, loaded it all in the trailer. You know, 300 to 400 board feet, it's not great for that much work, but, you know, it's usable lumber for the shop. I think it's a lot of fun sawing up lumber, but the chainsaw mill is just so much work. It's exhausting, and it was starting to give us a lot of trouble. The chainsaw was starting to mess up. I did manage to get one more smaller log cut to 2 1/4, got that loaded, and then we did pick up some really cool pecan from the Alamo. So if you've been with my channel for a while, you know that I've done work for the Alamo. In fact, sitting right here is a cannon pattern we just finished. This is a 3-pound cannon. This will get casted and soon will be on display at the Alamo. I've made several of those. We've also made a cannon carrot. So I've gotten to really know the guys at the Alamo pretty well. And so they had a tree limb break fall down that off of a pecan tree right next to the Alamo. And so they brought out parts of that, and we ended up milling some of that up as well. Real pretty stuff. There's a few ideas what we're going to do with that. One of which is handles for some custom-made Bowie knives. And then there's a company in Austin who might make a guitar out of some of it. and then I'm going to do something with it. But there's a lot of moving parts to that, and a lot of people interested in it. So, but I got the wood. It's sitting here at the shop, and I've got everything that we cut loaded up. I've got a separate storage unit. I don't store that lumber here. We took it out there and stickered it and stacked it, and it's just going to sit there and spend 12 to 16 months probably dry, maybe more than that for the thicker boards. So it's a labor of love when you saw up this lumber. You just got to be patient and wait for it, and when it's all done, we'll make something cool out of it. As always, I appreciate you guys tuning in. Before I leave, actually, let me just give you a little sneak peek. I know a lot of y'all may be wondering, hey, what's going on with the Oliver bandsaw I'm restoring? I posted a video a little bit, actually maybe the last video I posted. This is kind of what's going on. I mean, we took it all apart in the last video. I'm cleaning off paint right now, stripping it, and sandblasting and wire wheeling and just getting everything back to bare metal. And that is not a fun process at all. I've gotten through a lot of it though. The bandsaw wheels I shipped up north are going to get tires installed and crowned by a company, which I'm going to share more about in the video. The body needs work. This is the base. Started working on that. So it's just messy work that I'm kind of just slowly picking at. So hopefully maybe next week I'll have a video for you on the bandsaw. And then I started a brand new project on my house, a kind of a big series that I'm very excited to share with you. I've started working on that, and I think it's going to be pretty cool. So I'm excited about that one. And also, we're really busy with furniture, so there's a lot of cool content coming your way. Stay tuned. As always, I appreciate you guys tuning in. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. I always appreciate that. I always, good or bad, let it be. Let it happen. I don't, everyone has their opinions, and I'm happy to read them and hear about them. So I appreciate you guys, and we'll see you in the next video.